From the Center of the Arts studio, this is your AUTV Sports Break. I'm Brad Alberts. Thanks for tuning in. In Ashland University Athletics, the Eagle football team won 38-14 over the Hillsdale Chargers in their first conference matchup. After losing two close games to start the year, the Eagles had a little more energy in this game. Leading the way for the Eagles was quarterback Trevor Bazinski, who was 22 for 32 with 226 yards and 2 scores. Alongside him was running back Larry Martin, who had 56 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wideout Desmond Libertis had 8 catches for 106 yards, and Jamari Kroom had 5 catches for 63 yards, with both receivers catching a touchdown. On the defensive side was Jackson Myers, who had 5 tackles, including a sack and a tackle for loss. But his mark on the game came right before halftime, getting an interception to put the Eagles ahead 14-7. The next half, the Eagles outscored the Chargers 24-7 en route to the win. The football team improves to 1-2 on the year after the win and goes on the road this week on Saturday, September 23rd to play at Tiffin. This past Saturday, the Ohio State Buckeyes took down the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers 63-10. Leading the way for the Buckeyes was Kyle McCord, who had 318 yards and 3 touchdowns on 19 of 23 passing. Travion Henderson was solid as well, having 13 carries for 88 yards and 2 touchdowns. The lethal receiver duo of Marvin Harrison Jr. and Emeka Ebuka were McCord's main targets. Harrison had a day with 5 catches for 126 yards and a score, while Ebuka only had 4 catches for 57 yards but had 2 touchdowns. On the defensive side, the Buckeyes forced 2 turnovers coming from Steele Chambers and Jermaine Matthews, both getting interceptions. And leading the way on the tackles was Tommy Eichenberg with 9. The Buckeyes are now 3-0 and play this Saturday, September 23rd at Notre Dame. To finish off Week 2 of the NFL season, it was the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Cleveland Browns in a tight contest 26-22. The Cleveland Browns were close to being 2-0 for the first time since 1993, but T.J. Watt for the Pittsburgh Steelers had other ideas. Watt became the all-time leader in sacks for the organization last night, but his biggest play came from a strip sack by Alex Highsmith, and Watt ran it back for a touchdown that would seal the game for the Steelers. The Browns also lost a key piece early on in the game, with star running back Nick Chubb suffering a knee injury that has placed him out for the whole season. Without their star running back, the offense seemed to not have the same rhythm as it did before. Watson threw for 235 yards and a touchdown, while Kenny Pickett threw for 222 yards and a touchdown, but it was the defenses of both teams that really showed up in this game. Pittsburgh's defense did just enough to get the job done. The Steelers are 1-1 and play the Raiders next week, while the Browns play the Titans. And that is it for your AUTV Sports Break. Be sure to follow us across social media at AUTV. I'm Brett Alberts. Thanks for watching.